You've been speaking here a lot about women and development and integration, inclusivity, and you would have seen back home. There are many questions being asked by the opposition about a particular incident. I'm not sure of how much you've heard about the allegation by Vinesh Fogart against the Wrestling Federation chief. And a lot of the Congress wallas are saying, ask the Women and Child Development Minister, what does she have to say about it?
Like I said, I'm on foreign soil where I am to exhibit the best of Indian capacities. Insofar as the Congress's allegation as to what does the Women and Child Development Minister have to say about issues with regards to women's safety and security, and I would give here a rider that I personally know and engage with the Fogart sisters and including Bajrang Punia, and I have no political statements to make about them. I know that they're conscientious individuals. I will also say this, that as a representative of the government, when I do a comparative, and I do this with a deep sense of understanding that's a political compulsion because I have to respond to this question right now. In the year 2013, when the Congress was in power, they declared this very big announcement was made about the Nirbhaya Fund, as though they have committed themselves as a government, as a political entity, to safety and security of women. In 2014, when Modi government was formed, one found that not a rupee was spent out of that fund. There was no constitution of how that fund would percolate for safety and security of women at the grassroots or in cities, or for that matter, state capitals. Narendra Bhai was very conscientious of the fact that this is an institution that needs to be leveraged in collaboration with all ministries and all state governments. Since then, 9,000 crores worth of project 100% funded by Government of India have been not only assessed, but over 6,000 crores has been dispatched. And let me give you a small example. You must have seen it, but not known that it's funded by Government of India, and Narendra Modi's effort has gone behind it. Every police station in the country today has a women's help desk that is completely funded by the Modi government. Every forensic kit and forensic lab that you see now is because of that fund and because it's been applied to. 35 helplines have worked under that fund, and Narendra Modi set up a crisis center in 703 districts where a woman in crisis need not run from pillar to post for a lawyer, a doctor, police services, or a short stay home. It happens all under one roof. For the first time in the history of our country, anti human trafficking units to protect women and children better have been set up in every district of the country. Together today, if you look at the data, precise data with numbers, names, and identities of women and children, there are 220 million cases that have been serviced only under this one fund. Additionally, the Prime Minister was of the belief that is it suffice to say that we create an infrastructure where you can report? Can we also accelerate access to justice? Over 1,063 fast track courts were also set up by this government. We have done this administrative judicial infrastructure so that women in an evolving economy who are met with challenges with regards to safety and security know that they have a government at their disposal that they can reach out to, and also judiciary in collaboration with the government, police systems in collaboration with the government, which can attach themselves to solutions in a collaboration. Rahul, I've been Minister Gender for the past 3 years. We have passed legislation for POXO to make child pornography now a crime. We've set up structures in every district for juvenile justice, which had never happened before. I had the privilege of, under the Modi leadership, having witnessed both these bills, one on juvenile justice, the second on medical termination of pregnancy of women at 24 weeks, passed both houses of parliament, irrespective of our political friction, in unanimity. So, yes, it is the Congress's right to hunt for Smriti Irani everywhere, given how much they are smarting after I defeated, for the first time in the history of Indian democracy, the sitting Congress president, who is still walking and trying to find some kind of way to a new political destination. I wish him well. But I will say this, that the commitment of the Modi government towards safety and security is not only known, it has been tested and proved to be humane.